Everybody, it's your boy Dennis. That started a little bit late, but hey, welcome back, everybody. It's your boy Dennis. Well, Delta Crypto bring you some more daily news. Want to just make sure everybody got their understanding with Netflix, where they been, where they going, what could come next, right? So I'm not sure how many of you are familiar, but last year Netflix upped its price, and then its subscribers just dropped and fell off. They were like, I'm not going from, we went from what, $5.99 to $8.99 in a huge leap of $20. And they want to charge you for every account you had. If you own multiple houses, they want to be able to charge you for the other house that you have. Or if you're doing like most people, just sharing their account with their family members, and wanted to make sure they suspended that, and each individual need to pay their $20. So that came with a huge drop. I know I ended my subscription, and most people I know ended theirs. But I guess not everybody did. Let's read about what Netflix got going on. So Netflix loses nearly 1 million subscribers. That's the good news. Y'all believe that? You lose 1 million people, and that's actually good, but for them, in this case, it's better than expected. The media world, especially in streaming, breathed a huge sigh of relief on Tuesday. That's because Netflix second quarter earning report revealed the company lost 970,000 subscribers. And while that's a big number, the biggest subscriber loss in the company's 25-year history is also a little less than half the 2 million subscriber loss the company predicted in April, which sent shockwaves to Wall Street and streaming industries. In fact, much of Netflix quarter two report read like an attempt to assure investors and the media world it has learned a lesson from April's news, when the company announced a 200,000 subscriber loss, which sent the stock plummeting 37% in a single day, leading to the several rounds of layoffs and belt tightening. The report even provides a little good news, predicting a 1 million subscriber gain in the third quarter. In a way, Netflix took the toughest public hit back in April. The report follows with a rosier than predicted subscriber loss and details on a range of efforts aimed at raising subscriber accounts again and finding new revenue. For example, the company confirmed it is working with Microsoft to create a new low-price subscription tier which would feature advertisements inside their programming. They expect to launch the service in a handful of areas with big advertising markets, New York and Los Angeles perhaps, time in early 2023. This comes after years of resistant placing ads in Netflix shows and likely recognition that some consumers won't join the service unless this option is available. Netflix is also testing 2 different ways to crack down on password sharing, which it estimates results in about 100 million households across the service for free, accessing the service for free. The report outlines 2 different approaches now undergoing testing in Latin America. In one group of countries, subscribers can add a member, in another, and they can add a household, with fees totaling about $2.99 monthly. The report notes that Netflix has been trying to transition its service from a library of shows which originated elsewhere to a platform mostly fueled by its own original content. Their statement says they're past the most cash-intensive part of that transformation, indicating the days of $15 billion budgets for programming may be passing. Netflix fortunes have often been as a bewilder for the industry at large. Now, with 220.7 million subscribers, it is still the largest streaming service, but its recent subscriber loss may provide a come to their sense moment, which encourages Wall Street investors to take a more realistic look at Netflix and the streaming industry in general. So we see Netflix. We're going to actually look at the chart in just a second. I just want to scroll down. This is the Arthur just ranting about some things he like and don't like. But what I did want to share is at the bottom, what he have here is Netflix must build up goodwill with customers before it tackles password sharing. Pushing consumers to pay more to share password with others will be a tough turn, essentially insisting subscribers pay for a feature that they have gotten free for many years. They'll be attempting this while also trying to build a subscriber count by limiting churn, the number of subscribers who drop the service, sometimes to join a rival. Doesn't matter how many tests they run in smaller markets. When you say your business is focused on choice and control for subscribers, and those customers choose to share a password, unringing that bell is a serious challenge. So that's what we're here to really discuss is like, how would this affect their stocks? They just said it. Netflix is planning to ask subscribers in 5 countries in Central and South America to pay an extra $3 per month for sharing accounts as the streaming service is exploring new ways of revenue generation. Now, what I would say about it is the fact that they're going to start going into more of their own content versus just resharing other content, from ABC, NBC, or whoever. Now, a lot of the episodes that come on Netflix will be original Netflix episodes. I think that's going to give them back some strength. Like, there's going to be certain things you can only see if you're on Netflix. This is going to really help them out in the long run. Like, it's why we still have a Disney Plus account, right? I want to see all those Disney shows. The only way I can without owning an old DVD or VHS is if I have the streaming platform that I'm paying monthly for. But I can't, well, can you watch those same Disney movies, right? Well, could you watch all the Marvel movies? So it made sense for Disney to hold that content the way they're doing and kind of make its subscribers choose them. And now Netflix is going that same route without allowing so much other outside sources of information or shows. Now, the last thing I want to leave y'all with is what this means to the charts, because that's what really matters, right? When we see Netflix make the announcement or when they went into that $20 subscription mode, this was the response the consumers had. Just straight, nope, I quit, I'm out. And then when they try to fix it and say, well, we just want to end this, sharing abilities and whatever, we got more shows coming out. They try to make it like we're offering you more. That's why you paying more. Like, you ain't even came out with more yet. You just saying that you will do more in the future. So we got to start paying more now. And then blue. We started having a drop in Netflix. Now, seasonality wise, a lot of times we see Netflix recoup in the fall and in the winter. People are back at home. Right now it's summertime. It's expected to see these type of drops come from streaming services because really, who's at home? Everybody's on vacation. Everybody is out doing something, right? But when your kids go back to school, when you back at work and there's less vacation that happened worldwide whole, then we're going to start seeing people back to streaming. Even some of those people that gave up their subscription, they might just so happen to find a movie that's only on Netflix. They might so happen to find a Netflix special, like the Dave Chappelle comic series I'm a big fan of. You can only get that on Netflix. So am I going to give up on my shows because I don't want to pay the price? Or am I going to go ahead and pay that price as they say they're trickling down? They're coming down on the price soon, guys. So this is something to pay attention to. It's something for us to keep our eyes on. But the main thing I want to say is this has been the first bullish week, like complete week since the bad news. Let's look at this on a weekly, not just a daily, but a weekly. Look at that. I mean, we've seen something like it here before, but we were just all buying it up and then price continued to drop. So will this be another one of those? Or will the news behind Netflix actually have in it to start pushing price up? Was Netflix one of those stocks you wish that you owned back when it was, $600, $700? Is it something you're willing to buy now that is $223? Is it even possible to see Netflix do better than we all expect and come back up here to $400, $440 even, giving you the opportunity to double your investment as of now? I want y'all to type in the chat and chime in. Let me know what you think. We get enough of us responding, man. Maybe we all can find us a good trade out of this, right? Y'all think that Netflix has what it takes for a recovery? Or are we going to possibly see Netflix continue this downfall? Please chime in. You can also find more articles here in the chat and other videos that we're sharing. So let me know what your thoughts, guys. I'm going to get back to y'all and we're going to talk about this. Let's make us a good play, and I'll definitely keep you updated with how we feel about Netflix as a whole when it comes to stocks. Thank you for tuning in. I will catch y'all on the next call.